Hey everybody, it's Joe, Redneck Collector, coming at you with another video. So I picked up a lot of cards. I've had them for a little bit. Some of you all out there I've shared with this through text messages and I talked about it. I normally don't talk about stuff until I get it in hand a lot of times, just in case. You never know what's going to go wrong. But this lot, some of y'all know, and you're probably like, Joe, what did it take you so long to do a video? Well, I've been very busy, very busy, beyond busy. So it's hard to find time to make videos these days, but I do enjoy it. I'm also behind on my video watching to a degree, so if I haven't commented, chances are maybe I've watched it. I watch a lot in the car to and from work, but anyway, it's quiet in the house right now. It's a little bit later, so I decided to sneak downstairs in the basement, in the man cave, and record this video while I had the chance. It may not get out till tomorrow morning, but I wanted to record it tonight. So I've mentioned in the past that, I spend an unhealthy amount of time looking at stuff on eBay. So, but it does yield results when it comes to my collecting, and it allows me to sometimes find deals and pounce on them before anybody else does. In this instance, this deal was so hidden, I didn't have to worry about it. There was literally no watchers on this lot. And that allowed me to score this deal that really I'm really happy. Now, some of y'all, when you see these cards, may think, "Oh, Joe, it's low grade. That's it's not what I'm." But hey, you know what? I like low grade. So let's just get into it, shall we? I'm going to show you some 1953 tops. You can see this isn't a card binder. This is not bought from somebody that I think knows anything really about cards or doesn't actively collect. Oh, that page is empty. But they're commons, right? There's no Hall of Famers. There's a few maybe semi-stars, but anyway, I won't bore you too much. There's Joe Nuxhall. I actually have that card. But yeah, this is it. I think there was nine pages, 9 or 10 pages here. And I took a few out just to show you, There's a Sherm Lawler. Shout out to my man, Jason, Everyday Card Collector. Beautiful looking card, but you'll notice they're well loved. And on the back of every one of them, somewhere on the back, there are little marks, right? Pen marks, like, I don't know if the kid that had these decided they wanted to mark them up. There's Dom DiMaggio. So they're lower grade. Some of them definitely have creases. They all have that mark somewhere on them. So we're talking about a bunch of ones, right? You may already have tuned out. That's fine. But there were some Hall of Famers in here too. And I bought these at it averaged out about $10 a card, a little less. And you're going to be like, "Oh, Joe, you got ripped off." Look at that beautiful Billy Martin. I'm very happy to have that Billy Martin. It's got some issues. It's got the mark on it up here. They didn't, whoever it was, young man, person, didn't mark in the same spot everywhere. Look at that Yogi. I've got a couple of these already, but who doesn't want another Yogi? This one's pretty miscut too, but didn't have this one though. There's another one I didn't have. Didn't have the Billy Martin. Didn't have this Whitey Ford. Love the 53 set. Underrepresented in my collection, so it's one of the things that drew me to this. There's John Mize, pretty off-centered. So getting back to, these were buried, right? They were listed as tools. Swear to God. Almost said something else there, but swear to God. The listing was like 1953 tops in good condition or whatever, but it was listed under tools because the seller was selling tools and things like that. So I don't even remember what search. I have so many saved searches. I have so many things I do. I don't know why I stumbled upon these, but I did stumble upon them. And, was drawn in. Look at that beautiful Eddie Matthews. Now, there's creases in them. I don't think I can do it justice here. There we go. Yeah, you can see, it's a beautiful card. It's a one, but it's my one. It's in my collection now. How about Warren Spahn? Just great. You guys are probably waiting for me to show you the Willie Mays. Wasn't a single short print in this group. Waiting for Jackie Robinson. It's not that kind of group. But it did have Satchel Paige. And this is a card that I have wanted for a very long time that has also got the mark, and it is well loved. Let's see if we get the light on it. You can kind of see some, this doesn't have a ton of creases in it, but it's definitely got it. So that card drew me in, and then, oh yeah, this guy here. Look at that 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle. Now this one definitely has some creases on it. You can see it's got some pretty extensive, what I would call chipping up here. Got some other creases in it. You can see it. There's some chipping here. Almost the paper's kind of folded back. Corner's pretty well chewed. See it on the back. It's got the blue ink mark. But it's Mickey Mantle. It's 53 Topps Mickey Mantle. And I'm so ecstatic to have this in my collection. The page, the mantle are the two heavy hitters, right? That's the two things that drew me in. These were on the front page. Those weren't hidden in the listing. All the Hall of Famers I showed you except for Mize were on the front page. But this thing was so buried that nobody was looking at it. It didn't have a single watcher. And it had a starting bid of $1,000. Did not have a buy it now or a best, but it did have a best offer. So I sent an offer of $750 just to get the dialogue started. I didn't expect it, but I figured they knew they had something, right? They had it listed for $1,000, but didn't have it listed correctly. 24 hours later, that had expired. Still nobody was watching this. There was no active offers. So I sent another one. I went up to $850. That one expired, and it expired about 5 hours before the auction was getting ready to expire. So I sent the seller a message. I said, hey, listen, actually I sent him a message when I first sent the $750. I was like, hey, I love low grade vintage. This is right in my wheelhouse. You know, can we have a dialogue about what it would take to get these? And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I may get to snipe these for $1,000, but fast forward, they hadn't answered my message. $850 expires. I send them another message about 5 hours before the listing was set to expire. And I said, hey, I noticed you don't have any bids on this. You don't have any watchers. I sent you a couple offers, didn't hear anything. I said, would $900 get this done? And about 45 minutes, an hour later, I get back $900 gets it done. So I sent the $900 offer. And the beauty of it was I paid for them Thursday evening. They shipped Friday, and they got here actually a week ago today, I think. I've been sitting on this for a while. Like I said, I shared it with some of y'all out there, but I just couldn't wait to share it with everybody else. That it's low grade, but these deals are out there. I mean, this card is all day long worth more than what I paid for the entire lot. I paid $900. Like I said, $10 a card, a little less than $10 a card because there was, you know, or maybe right at a little over $10 a card. There was 80-something cards. But we've got the mantle, we got the page, we got a Warren Spahn. These are still absolutely beautiful cards. Eddie Matthews, Johnny Mize, Whitey Ford, Yogi Berra, Billy Martin, and a host of other Sherm Lawler, Del Crandall, Dom DiMaggio, those type of stuff. So anyway, just was so excited. I've been wanting to share this with you all for a week. I just haven't found time to really make it happen. So I wanted to do it tonight. And this is the type of stuff that really leaps my collection forward because I wanted a 53 mantle. Would I like to have one in nicer condition? Of course I would, but I would spend well over $1,000, maybe closer to $2,000 to get this in much of a grade. Page, you know, he can go for $500 in a one. So it was almost like how I explained it to other people is it was like I got the mantle for well under comps and everything else was free. That's what I tell myself is I bought a 53 mantle under comps and got all the rest of that for free. And they're well loved and they got the pin mark on them and they're all ones, maybe a 1.5 in the group, but you know, I don't care. They're mine. They're 53 Topps, the Mick, Satchel Paige. One more time. I'm on cloud 9. I'm probably not giddy enough because I'm so tired, but just one more time. One of my best scores. The only thing I think that compares to this is the Redneck Girl collection, and even that I'm not sure tops this. So if you've not watched my Redneck Girl collection videos, you can be the judge for yourself. Or if you have, let me know what you think is a better, the Redneck Grow collection for less than $1 a card, or these cards for roughly $10 a card. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all very much. And I look forward to, I got other stuff I want to do videos about. Look forward to coming back with another video here fairly soon. So thank you. Keep it a little redneck.